Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Mech. So it's come to my attention that Plarium is scamming people out of their money because I'm posting these videos so people can comment and also so they can quit the game. So Mech will listen. To be fair, I don't want this game to end. I think it's a great game, like play wise, mechanic wise, but it's a terrible game for progression, for for basically everything else that makes the game good. Um, but someone else commented and gave me like 5 paragraphs of what happened to their account, and this person spent over about $2,500. So actually, we'll just go to the post right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about because this is atrocious. The fact that Plarium is doing this, everyone should just boycott the company at this point because if they're going to be this trashy, you don't know when it's going to happen to you. Um, so before I start completely shitting on them. So this is my video. So this dude Vanth Dreadstar. So here it's really long, but let's just go through it. I didn't read all of it, but sent 3 tickets last week to support about my bots throwing in the last seconds of the game and the red bots being maxed out. I've dumped a lot of money into this game. Well, by my standards, probably around $2,500. I got MVP in 21 games. All of them were losses because I was approaching 7K SP. That is also a problem because this man spent thousands of dollars on this game and he's still losing just because of how horrible the matchmaking is and how the matchmaking works. It's supposed to slowly increase as you go on, but like the difficulty, but at one point it gets to the point where you're going to lose no matter what. And I feel like if you're spending thousands of dollars on the game, you should be guaranteed to win at least 9 out of 10 times. Like that should just be a given. Even if you have like no skill, I'm pretty sure that's almost enough to max out like an entirely 3 legendary max. Like what else would you need? um so he sent screenshots of his last 5 games. It was a limited response. They were talking about points about bots to shut him up. So basically, they just give you advice, which doesn't help you at all. All these stupid game tips, they don't help you unless you have a maxed out bot. Because really, what matters in the game is stats, rank, level, and rarity. Those are the 3 things that matter in the game. Your stats, which is the accumulation of the rarity, the level, and the rank of either your mech, your weapon, or your pilot. Everything legendary is 1,000 times stronger than anything rare. I mean, that's not an exact measurement, but you know what I'm saying. With the last update that they made, everything legendary, I don't know why you would spend your money on anything else except for all the legendary items because you get your money's worth and they're the strongest things in the game. So I don't know what else you would be spending your money on. I'm not talking about him, this guy in particular, but I'm just saying people in general. After that update that they had a while ago, the rarity mech updates where they changed the Panther and the Slingshot, and they added the 2 new common mechs that honestly nobody gave a shit about because they're common mechs, and they're just worse versions of already mechs in the game. So why would you play with them? Um, yeah, it's just really, really sad how the downfall of this game has happened because the company doesn't care. They don't care. Um, they will probably only listen to people who pay a lot of money, but even then, they don't. Like, this is an example. His response is that the game is unplayable and they need to take a long look at the matchmaking before they get another cent from me. Adding, if the game is no longer fun to play, then why play it? $100 for a pixel gun. They really need a I think he meant fragment gun. Um, Pixel gun. I don't think that's a thing in the game, but the point is, it's $100 basically to get something new. Like, really? I would rather just spend my money on like Mortal Kombat, the new one that's coming out, or Street Fighter 6, or uh, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or literally, and some of those games are less. I would spend my money on an entire video game where you get all of this content rather than spending $100 for a new weapon that's going to be balanced after a while, and then I will probably won't be using it because unless it's legendary, because it won't be as powerful as all the other weapons. He could have gone to PS5 and a bunch of games with that money or taken a vacation in style. Exactly my point. Literally, you can take a vacation with the amount of money you have to spend on this game just to win. That's how atrocious Plarium is. Like, I don't hate them anymore. I'm just like, they're evil. Like, they just want money. They don't care. So why should we care? Um, so it's not just the free to play folks that have frustration with this game. Okay, thank you for mentioning that. I say free to play. Now all my videos are going to say everyone should quit because this is ridiculous. This man has spent thousands of dollars and he can't use it. Last 3 seconds and my idiot bot rushed into a death trap after I played my butt off. 23 leads in a row. It's not coincidence at that point, more like vindictive. The only way to break this cycle is to team up with other players and they usually don't throw at the last moments of the game. Yeah, so that's my point. The only way for you to viably free to play grind in this game or just grind in general without having to pay a lot of money, you need people to be playing with you constantly, and for the most part, you don't have to be like, direct mic contact with them, but usually it does have to be like that because unless you guys know the map really well, you know each other's play styles and each other's mechs and are able to play around each other very well, it's going to be impossible because they'll just make the bots or the enemies really high powered so that you will lose because it's a guaranteed loss. That's how they get you. That's how they get you to play more money. They guarantee your losses. So pretty much just like an FU, that's what they're doing. Just flipping you off at that point, like, oh, you want to win? Well, pay us more money. Okay, I do better in free for all as I have paid enough to get wins. Yeah, so that's my point. When you pay enough, you get wins in free for all. But it's not fair to folks who have handed their life savings over to Greedfest that makes up this game. Do not feel like a valued customer. Pop up ads loading in are annoying, constantly reminding me of the problem they created and now selling me the solution. Exactly. um, how convenient. I should be smarter having played World of Warships for 5 years, seeing how the direction the corporation have been taking in regards to listening to the player base, meaning not at all. My point exactly. What the hell is wrong with companies? You have a player base. Listen to the goddamn player base. They're there for a reason. To tell you what's wrong with your game, to show you how people are enjoying your game, and to show you the problems that are wrong with your game. The developers aren't going to know shit. All of your guys, engineers and software engineers or whatever, they're not going to know anything if they're not actually playing the game and experiencing it like the player base. The player base is where you should get all of your ideas for fixing the game, for updating it, for patches, for making the game a better experience, a fun experience. Apparently, companies don't give a shit about that. They just want to make money. So they'll look at their charts, see where they're making money, and invest time and work into that. And as a result, this game has just become pay to play. Okay, let's continue with what he's saying. So while I understand you're being frustrated, I think Plarium cares. Exactly. As in, they will always have customers coming in. Now, if you could find some way to make your case to a grinding industry watchdog like IGN or other entity, you might make some headroom or gain traction to be heard. By MVP, my kill count exceeded the bot team's count combined. I switched weapons mix and got hard countered, usually by max level bots in the back with rocket mortar. Exactly. This is my problem. They have weapons in the game that hard counter most things, especially on open maps. There are two main weapons that are the problems: rocket mortars and guided weapons like javelins and Helix Rex. Those three sets of weapons ruin the game on any free open map because the cover is limited. Those people can just stay in their spot and camp, and you can't do anything because you come out of cover, you're instantly killed. So, like, I do like those weapons. I'm not saying that they're a problem. I'm just saying that the way that they're used by the AI and the way that people use them in the game ruins the game for everybody. Literally, nobody likes it except for people who have those weapons. And you could say, oh, well, why don't you just invest into those weapons? You have to pay money for half of those weapons. Well, the A coins for rocket mortars, which they're not that hard to grind for, but still, the fact that they're doing this sucks. So maybe I will talk to IGN because honestly, if Mech is not listening, I'll just go to somebody who can make them listen, who will make everybody listen because this is complete ass. This is shit. Like, I'm sorry for swearing, but it's true. How are people going to enjoy the game if you guys are literally making it bad for free to play? Well, unplayable for free to play, and giving people who are paying thousands of dollars a horrible experience and then not addressing their concerns or problems. Like, why do people still pay for this game? I mean, I understand the YouTubers because who are, who have lots of views because they need the money. Like, I'm not saying don't support them. Keep supporting them because they need support. However, the game that they are supporting, that they are sending out to their public, to their viewer base, is a game that is scamming people of their money. So I want to ask this to Omniverse, to Mayor, to Ford Ducky. You guys can keep making videos. I'm not saying don't make videos. You guys should make videos. You guys make good videos, good content. However, I want you guys to also address these problems. Because if you guys don't do it, Mech will definitely not listen. Because you guys are sponsored, I'm pretty sure, or have your guys are what, what was the word for it? There's a word for it. Not sponsored, but creator. You guys are a Mech creator, um, influencer, whatever you want to say. So if you actively make this known to Mech and start posting it on your videos, which a lot more people watch, I think Mech will start to listen. Right now, they're not going to listen because I'm a YouTuber with 65 subscribers, even though I have like 203 videos. I only have 65 subscribers because, well, I don't know. Honestly, it's probably because I don't have the greatest videos ever. But I still try and cover content as accurately and as honest as possible because that's what people deserve. People should deserve an easy way to play the game. I mean, I'm literally, my title in my YouTube video is Average Ordinary Gamer Gaming. But that's why I put it as AOG Gaming because it's kind of redundant to say gamer gaming. But it's just average ordinary gamer. Like everybody who's an average gamer, whether you pay, whether you don't, we're all having problems with this game. And it really sucks because the company won't listen to us. They will only listen to people if enough are making a fuss. So I just want to ask all the YouTubers who have all the views, who have all the people who are subscribed to their channels, address these problems, please. Because otherwise, I'm gonna go to IGN. I'll probably just go to IGN anyway, and see what they do. I don't know if any of the YouTubers have had comments on their videos, um, about all these problems, but they should also be addressing this because they don't. And that seems kind of fishy. Well, not fishy, but it seems kind of sketch to me. Like, why don't you guys address these problems? There are very big problems, and all you guys do is post video after video of content and spending money. It does not send a good message, especially when Mech is scamming people of their money. Yeah, and then the whole thing is a joke and it's on us. So I agree with everything he said. I mean, I pretty much have similar problems. Like they just max out the bots with legendary implants, and then I don't. Well, not max out, but very close to max out, and then I can't win because they guarantee your loss so that you have to spend more money. So yeah, I just I don't know, guys. Um, it's really only going to get worse, and unless, like I said, all these YouTubers or a big YouTube channel starts addressing these problems, Plarium won't do shit. They don't care. So there's no gameplay for this video. I'm just gonna end it here. So thank you guys for watching. As always, AOG Gaming. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 65 subscribers and going strong last time I checked. So you guys are amazing. Keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if any of the other YouTubers will address this. If not, then I'll just go to some big game review YouTube channel and see if they can help me review this because it is a massive problem and it's only getting worse. The Gear Hub is basically just another way for them to make money. It's not a way for you to grind. I mean, yeah, you can grind it, but it's still a paying progress path, basically. They basically just made the progress path can pay to get. So it's still pay to play. Um, but yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. And if people keep commenting on my videos, I will keep showing these videos so that somehow in a blue moon, Mech Arena listens, or some other YouTuber will address these problems. In the meantime, I'll see if I can contact other YouTubers and see if they will actually address these problems. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.